Igor, footsteps. Igor, can you be slower? Come on, Igor. Thank you. Oh, saw. Not that saw, the cranium saw.
You saw?
Yes. That's all. Excellent. Clamp quickly. Yes, clamp. Yes, thank you. Suction, please. Suction. Quickly. Okay. Ooh. Oh, get out of my way. I need the thing.
Need the thing?
Yes. Okay.
That hurts.
Okay. And the other thing. Quickly.
He's also a thing.
Yes.
Wait, master.
Okay, clean up. The other clamp. Almost finished.
This is not the good one.
No, it's good.
One more thing, master.
Oh, I forgot this saw.
It's the new one.
Oh, we have to finish it here.
That was very close.
Finished? Oh. Nothing? Oh, maybe.
Oh, I know.
It's alive! Can you hear me? Nothing?
Hit the button.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
I am connected.
So what do you think of Jason's performance?
It was
I particularly liked his hunchback.
yes, it was dramatic, to say the least.
That's dramatic. Welcome back to the channel, Moto Photo Adventures, and we want to thank you guys for coming back. We have a little bit of a gap day in our trip today. We're riding the SCAR around South Carolina, the South Carolina Adventure Route, and it's just nasty weather, so we decided to stay put for today and do a little video for you guys on these amazing new Sena 10c EVO cameras. And I will tell you that we have a little review about it already. I'll link to that in the show notes for you above. But Jason and Steve have finally upgraded their old the original 10C.
The original 10C.
And Jason had the 10C Pro. And Sena, thank you so much, has become a sponsor and provided us with an upgrade for each of them.
That was the most amazing and gracious thing that has happened to us so far.
So we've been rolling on the SCAR with their connection using a 10C EVO instead of their old ones that they were using during the TAT trip that you might have seen. And so we're excited to show you that video because the quality of the 10C EVO camera is head and shoulders above the previous models.
No doubt.
So today we're going to show you how Steve is going to install the speakers and camera onto his helmet and give you a little tutorial on how that works.
The unboxing. So there is the beast.
I'll mention while you pull that out, it has a totally different form factor than the 10C and the 10C Pro. It's just a more compact design, and what I love best about it is the lens doesn't protrude, so it doesn't look like a camera. So therefore, when you're riding with this, if you stop and you're recording somebody, some sort of interaction that you're getting with somebody, they don't stop and go, "Are you recording me?" It just looks like a normal headset. It doesn't look like a camera, which I love.
So in the bottom of the box, we have 12 volt, and then we have the connector to the USB instructions. Who reads instructions? And then a whole bag of goodies. In here, you've got your microphone. You've got a clamp-on mount with an Allen wrench. You have stick'ems and microphone covers, earpieces, foam for the earpieces, stick'em for the earpieces, a stick-on mount. Nice things about these is once you stick it on there, it's much lower profile, but the downside is you better get it right the first time. And then we have in here a microphone another microphone. This is a boom mic. This is the stick-on mic with modular helmets. We'll be using the boom mic. And then spacers to get your headsets out further away from your helmet. For some people, they need that. For others with big heads, not so much. And then, of course, the trusty Allen wrench to mount your mount on the side of the helmet.
So step one, of course, is you're going to take out all of the foam padding on the inside of your helmet because the speakers go underneath those.
So this is the old microphone headsets. We're going to need headphones.
We are. We can set that aside. We'll plug those in later. We'll need one of these.
And there's the new. And so simple. Plug in said microphone. Oh, it's got two arrows. See the arrow here and the arrow there. So that's what you're going to align. Done. Just that simple. And the next thing is you got a short leg and a long leg. Don't forget that. So it also says to remove this film before use. So we're going to peel.
Leave it on until you get it through, because when you slide that through, it
What he
works.
said.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I'll make one more comment about the long leg and short leg. These devices also have an FM radio. This long leg should go up and over your big old cranium, because that way it acts as the antenna.
okay, so this is the short leg. It goes on this side. So all we have to do is just stick that in there, and it attaches with Velcro on the back. Just that simple. And then the microphone is going to be, now keep in mind I've already got the Velcro from the other one, so all I have to do is just stick that on there. And it's done. It's ready to go. And now we have to run this up and over. Stick this back in here. Re-snap the snaps. Take the little snappy. This is an adjustable one where you can actually twist it up and down, vertical, horizontal,
To adjust the angle
to
of the
adjust the
camera.
angle of the camera. But all you have to do is just take your little Allen screw, and you don't have to take them all the way off. And then, obviously over here, but you just pull this out a little bit and slide this in between, and then tighten it. Push it all the way down in, and you're good to go. So we're going to take the Sena now and slide it on the mount that's already there, and then plug this in here. And then lock it. Done. Now I take all the rest of the stuff and slide it down in through this little notch right here, which this helmet has done this before, so it's not a big deal. And shove all this, unsnap it again, and Velcro it again. Get all these things out of my way so that they're not pushing upside my head, feeling weird. All right, we're good. So we're going to peel off the stickum. You can put these little foam covers on, but my head's so tight in here that they tend to come off, so I just leave them off.
Whereas if you use this one that's more low profile, make sure you get the camera angle the way you want it before you attach it, right?
My suggestion would be to try this, figure out the angle first and how far forward so that it's turned in or turned out, depending on your helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you know that, then just kind of sort of put some painter's tape or something so that you know about the angle that you want to have it.
And then you can attach this.
And then you glue that on, and
Now,
it's...
Personally, I have found that the cameras are so wide angle that I like the little bit of space so that it doesn't catch quite as much of your helmet. So I use this one. I think it's great.
And then, of course, the other thing, too, is you go into your app, and then you can make sure it's framed horizontally and vertically by twisting it. So there's this little gray button down here, and it turns the axis of the lens.
So next step is to open the instructions.
I can't. It goes against everything I've been taught as a man. No, seriously.
Photographers never read an instruction manual.
No, it's against the rules. No, in all seriousness, though, there's a ton of information in those.
Yep.
Many buttons to push and when to push and where to push and how to rotate and jog the dial and all the rest of the things that Sena is known for.
And by the way, when you do watch the review video that I linked to above that I did that like 6 or 8 months ago, and I hadn't had a ton of experience with the 10c EVO. Now I've ridden down to Mexico and back. I've ridden 3/4 of the TAT and back. During my review, I was a little bit worried about this little cover, the new flap design that they have. But now that I've ridden for thousands of miles, I can tell you that it is very, very waterproof and very durable. It's not going to break off. I open and close that thing all the time, and it is top notch.
They work great. They're super easy and ride connected. It makes the ride way more enjoyable.
Especially when you have a good storyteller like Steve.